All right, today we're going to tear down the playbook of a local business, Patrick Electronic. We're going to figure out what makes a modern repair workshop tick, and not just survive, but really, truly thrive.
But let's start with a question for you. Think about that phone in your pocket right now. When it breaks, what makes you choose one repair shop over another? Is it just the price, the speed, or is it something deeper, like trust? That's really the core idea we're going to be exploring here. So, first things first, who exactly are we talking about? Well, at its heart, Patrick Electronic is a dedicated local service for the people of Mafulani in Cape Town. And this quote, right from their mission statement, it just says everything, doesn't it? The key words are Mfuleni and trusted. This isn't some faceless generic chain. It's a local workshop with a super clear goal, to be the one place its community can always rely on. Okay, so this slide just grounds us in the facts. The business is Patrick Electronique. They're an electronics and device repair workshop located in Mfuleni, Cape Town. And hey, pay attention to this little detail. They have 2 branches. That's actually a really key part of their whole strategy. So knowing who they are is one thing, but what do they actually, fix? This is where we get into the real nuts and bolts of what they do. And wow, they cover a seriously broad range. We're talking smartphones, TVs, audio equipment, laptops, computers, gaming consoles, and even household appliances. This is not just your average phone fix shop, it's a full-on versatile electronics workshop. Okay, let's zoom in on what's probably their most common repair category, smartphones. Because let's be real, we all have one, and we all know that sinking feeling when it breaks. This right here, this is the stuff that makes up their day-to-day. We're talking the absolute essentials: cracked screens, batteries that just won't hold a charge, water damage, busted charging ports, and all those weird software glitches. These are the common headaches that mess up our lives, and they're set up to be the solution.
But, and this is important, their skills don't just stop at phones. They also get into the much more complex world of laptops and computers, which, takes a whole different level of diagnostic skill. Just take a look at this list. We're moving way beyond simple part swaps here and into some really technical territory. Fixing overheating issues, doing logic board repairs, that's serious bench-level component-focused work. It shows a much deeper level of expertise than your average screen repair kiosk at the mall. So, we know who they are, and we know what they fix. But how does it all work? What's it actually like to be a customer? This next part is all about their customer journey, which they've designed to be as simple and clear as possible. Their whole process is built on simplicity. It's really just 3 steps. You describe the problem, you drop off the device, and then they take it from there. They figure out what's wrong, give you a quote, and this is key, they only do the work once you give them the thumbs up. It's all about making sure there's no confusion and absolutely no nasty surprises. And hey, remember those 2 branches we mentioned? Well, this is where their strategy gets really, really smart. They aren't just 2 identical shops. The one on Baba Street, that's like the central hub for the deep, technical work, the complex diagnostics and board-level repairs. The other one, on Hindle Road, is all about customer convenience. It's set up for quick drop-offs and pickups. It's a brilliant system that separates the heavy-duty technical work from the customer-facing side of things. Okay, now we're getting to the really good stuff, the secret sauce, if you will. What is the philosophy that's driving this entire operation? Well, it all boils down to a few core values, and they all circle around one thing: earning and keeping your trust. First step, skill. We're not just talking about someone who can watch a YouTube tutorial. This is about deep, bench-level diagnostics. Their whole commitment is to actually understand the root cause of a problem, not just slap a bandage on the symptom. That's the real foundation of a reliable, lasting repair. Next up is community, and this really doubles down on their mission. This is them basically saying, hey, we're part of this neighborhood. We have roots here. The goal is to be a familiar, dependable service for the people of Mafuleni, building those relationships that last. And this one is a huge deal. Transparency. Notice how they even mention WhatsApp friendly. They're meeting customers where they are. And the policy is rock solid. You get a quote before any work starts. No surprise charges, period. That single principle is probably the most important thing for building trust in any service business. Now this might be my favorite slide. This shows you what they absolutely refuse to do. This comes from their own internal guide, a list of marketing phrases they're not allowed to use. So no fake 98% satisfaction stats, no impossible 24-hour turnaround guarantees, no fix, no fee gimmicks. Instead of all that hype, they just promise to give you a realistic time frame and a free quote. That's what honesty looks like in practice. All right, so we've covered the who, the what, the how, and the why. Let's wrap it all up with the practical stuff. How do you actually get your device fixed by these guys? And it all kicks off with a really simple, direct question, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. You've got a problem, and you just need a clear, easy path to getting it solved. And they give you a few different ways to do it, which is great. You can use their detailed online form to get a really structured quote. You can just shoot them a message on WhatsApp, which they say is their main way to communicate for quick questions or updates. Or you can just pick up the phone and call, especially if you've got something big like a giant TV. It's all about making it easy for you. So let's just end on a bigger thought here. The work that a shop like Patrick Electronic does, it's not just about fixing a cracked screen. It's really about pushing back against this whole throwaway culture we live in. So what is the true value of repair? Is it about saving a few bucks, saving the environment, or is it just that simple satisfaction of making something broken work again? Definitely something to think about.